Liverpool are absolutely breaking the bank this transfer window, making blockbuster signings that are reshaping the squad and sending shockwaves through the Premier League. And just when you thought they couldn't top it, the Reds have secured a top striker at a shockingly bargain price, an incredible deal that's leaving fans stunned. This summer marks one of the most ambitious rebuilds in recent history, with Arne Slot's side transforming into a true powerhouse. But that's not all. There's plenty more explosive news coming your way, so stay tuned as we break down every game-changing move before diving into the full details of this stunning signing. Marc Guéhi is on the verge of becoming Liverpool's next major signing, with the final stages of the transfer now being worked through behind the scenes. After weeks of talks and growing speculation, negotiations between Liverpool and Crystal Palace have reached an advanced stage, with both clubs said to be satisfied with the structure of the deal. The only remaining steps involve finalising minor contractual details, including performance-based incentives and payment schedules. Personal terms between Guéhi and Liverpool were agreed earlier this week, clearing the path for what is now seen as an almost certain move. The 23-year-old centre-back has been one of the Premier League's most consistent defensive performers over the past 2 seasons, earning plaudits for his calmness under pressure, excellent positional awareness, and leadership qualities, all of which have made him a regular in Gareth Southgate's England squad. Liverpool's recruitment team, led by sporting director Richard Hughes and working closely with new head coach Arne Slot, identified Guéhi early in the summer as a top target to strengthen the heart of the defence. With Virgil van Dijk now 33 and Joel Matip having departed, the need for a younger, reliable central defender was clear. And Guéhi's Premier League experience and leadership credentials made him an ideal fit. The deal, which is expected to be valued at around £55 to £60 million, reflects Liverpool's renewed ambition to build a squad capable of competing across all fronts in the post-Jurgen Klopp era. While financial negotiations have been handled carefully to comply with both Premier League and UEFA financial regulations, Liverpool are believed to be confident in closing the transfer without complications. Crystal Palace, for their part, have reluctantly accepted Guéhi's desire to take the next step in his career. And while they had hoped to keep him for another season, the player's consistent performances and international exposure have made a move to a top 6 club inevitable. A medical is reportedly being arranged, and Guéhi could be unveiled as a Liverpool player within the coming days if all goes smoothly. He is expected to join the squad in time for pre-season training, where Slot will begin integrating him into a new tactical setup focused on high pressing and ball progression from the back. Darwin Núñez is reportedly edging closer to a move to Napoli as the Serie A side look to rebuild their attack following the expected departure of Victor Osimhen. The Uruguayan striker has agreed personal terms with the Italian club on a deal that would run until 2030, with a reported salary of €5 million per season. Napoli see Núñez as the ideal long-term replacement for Osimhen, who is set to leave permanently this summer after spending the 2024-25 season on loan at Galatasaray. While Núñez is keen on the move and has already informed those close to him of his desire to join Napoli, negotiations between the clubs remain ongoing. Liverpool are holding out for a fee in the region of €50 to £60 million, close to the figure they paid Benfica in 2022, while Napoli's current offer is said to be closer to €42 to €43 million, potentially rising with bonuses. Talks are continuing, and Napoli remain confident they can finalise a deal in the coming weeks. Núñez's potential departure comes at a pivotal time for Liverpool, who have already secured the signing of German star Florian Wirtz as part of a wider squad rebuild under new manager Arne Slot. With Wirtz expected to be a central creative force moving forward, the club is now considering further adjustments to its forward line. Núñez struggled for consistent form last season, managing just 5 league goals and seeing limited playing time in Slot's system, prompting Liverpool to consider cashing in while his value remains high. For Napoli, bringing in Núñez would mark a significant statement of ambition under Antonio Conte. The club is eager to stay competitive domestically and in Europe and sees the 26-year-old as a high-upside signing who, with the right coaching, can rediscover the explosive form he showed at Benfica. The move would also symbolise the closing of the Osimhen chapter at Napoli, ushering in a new attacking era with Núñez leading the line.
Liverpool have reportedly received the green light to pursue a deal for Sporting Lisbon striker Victor Gyökeres, with a potential transfer fee significantly lower than that of their primary target, Alexander Isak. While Newcastle are demanding well over £100 million for the Swedish forward, Gyökeres is expected to be available for nearly half that amount, around €65 to €70 million. Sporting, despite having a €100 million release clause in Gyökeres' contract, are understood to be open to negotiating a lower fee, especially if the player pushes for the move. This pricing difference has made Gyökeres a far more appealing option for Liverpool as they continue to reshape their attack under Arne Slot. Interest in the Swedish international is high, with Arsenal and Manchester United also exploring a deal. However, both clubs are currently facing major hurdles. Arsenal's pursuit has reportedly stalled over Sporting's firm stance on the price tag, while Manchester United are believed to be struggling due to internal limitations, including a lack of Champions League football and complications in working with the players' representatives. These obstacles have given Liverpool a clearer path, especially as the club are one of the few suitors capable of meeting both the financial and competitive demands of the transfer. Crucially, Gyökeres himself has shown genuine interest in joining Liverpool. According to multiple reports, the 26-year-old views the Reds as one of his top preferred destinations, alongside Arsenal and Manchester City. Gyökeres, who scored 43 goals in all competitions last season, would bring physicality, pressing, and a clinical edge to the forward line, traits highly valued by the new coaching staff. While a formal bid is still pending, Liverpool are now in a strong position to move forward. If they act decisively, they could secure a top-tier striker for a fraction of the cost of their initial target. As rival clubs hesitate or run into complications, the opportunity is there for the Reds to make a shrewd, high-impact signing in Victor Gyökeres.
Liverpool are reportedly on the verge of making a substantial bid for Newcastle United's prolific striker Alexander Isak, an offer insiders believe the Magpies will find difficult to reject. After much speculation, it now appears Newcastle are seriously open to selling Isak this summer as they actively pursue a replacement striker to refresh their attacking options. The Swedish forward, who has impressed since joining Newcastle, remains a coveted asset across Europe, but Newcastle's willingness to listen to offers suggests they are ready to move forward with a new plan and attack. Sources close to the negotiations reveal that Newcastle see Liverpool's forthcoming bid as an attractive proposition that could provide the financial firepower needed to reinvest in fresh talent. This aligns with the club's ongoing search for a striker who can fill Isak's role, indicating their intent to make changes this transfer window. For Liverpool, the move to secure Isak is a priority in their summer rebuilding efforts, as they look to add a proven Premier League goalscorer who can immediately bolster their frontline and bring versatility to the squad. Liverpool's interest in Isak has been well documented, with the club impressed by his blend of pace, technical skill, and finishing ability. The impending bid reflects their determination to move quickly before other top European clubs enter the fray. While Newcastle are expected to hold out for a considerable fee reflecting Isak's quality and potential, insiders believe the size and structure of Liverpool's offer will make it very difficult for the Magpies to refuse. With the transfer window heating up, all eyes are now on the talks between the two clubs. If an agreement is reached, Liverpool would secure one of the Premier League's most exciting attacking talents, while Newcastle would gain the resources and flexibility to pursue their striking targets. Both clubs appear motivated to complete the deal swiftly, signaling a likely transfer that could reshape the dynamics at the top end of the league this summer.